yeah. Money in the bank, yeah, yeah. Money, yeah. Money in the bank, but I remember every rainy day. Every scar, every loss, every price I had to pay. Used to dream about $1 million while I stared at the ceiling. Now the numbers getting bigger, but I'm chasing bigger feelings. Hey. Money in the bank, still got something to prove.
Money in the bank,
Yeah, money in the bank, but the hunger never left. I was built from the struggle, had to earn every step. Money in the bank, now they watching every move. I was down on my luck, now I got something to prove. Money in the bank, hear the crowd scream loud. Used to walk through the shadows, now I'm standing in the clouds. Money in the bank, but my heart stayed the same. I turned pain into power, now they all know my name. I came from a place where the dreams felt distant, where survival every day was the only mission. Mama told me keep pushing even when it's hard. Now I'm writing my story while I'm looking at the stars. I remember empty pockets and a stomach full of hope, trying not to lose balance while I'm walking on the road. Everybody got opinions when you're trying to ride, but they disappear fast when they see success arrive. I was patient with the process, never folded under pressure. Every setback taught a lesson, every lesson made me better. Now I'm stacking opportunities instead of counting losses. Build a future from the dirt and turn my pain into profit. See the city lights reflecting off the windows of the ride. Thinking about the younger me who never lost his pride. Even when the odds was heavy and the road got rough, I kept betting on myself when nobody showed up. Now the tables turn around and the energy shifted. The same people who doubted suddenly acting different. Funny how success can change the way they view your work, but I learned my value long before I touched the first. Big money in the bank, but the hunger never left. I was built from the struggle, had to earn every step. Money in the bank, now they watching every move. I was down on my luck, now I got something to prove. Money in the bank, hear the crowd scream loud. Used to walk through the shadows, now I'm standing in the clouds. Money in the bank, but my heart stayed the same. I turned pain into power, now they all know my name. Now the pressure feel different when the stakes get higher. Everybody want the crown, but they scared of the fire. I was forged in the flames, that's why I never panicked. Built my confidence brick by brick, now it's granted. Every move calculated, every goal in position. I ain't racing nobody, I'm competing with my vision. See the money in the bank, just a symbol of growth, because the richest thing I gained was believing in hope. I done seen fake smiles and real jealousy. People clap for your wins, but secretly pray for your defeat. That's why I move carefully and trust a little less, because experience taught me every blessing comes with tests. Late nights in the studio, turning thoughts into songs, trying to inspire the people who've been struggling too long. If my story helps somebody, then the mission complete, because success means more when everybody can eat. I remember looking out the window, dreaming bigger than the block. Now the crowd jumping wild every time the beat drops. Every lyric got a purpose, every bar got a lesson. Every chapter of my life became a hidden blessing. Money in the bank, but the hunger never left. I was built from the struggle, had to earn every step. Money in the bank, now they watching every move. I was down on my luck, now I got something to prove. Money in the bank, hear the crowd scream loud. Used to walk through the shadows, now I'm standing in the clouds. Money in the bank, but my heart stayed the same. I turned pain into power, now they all know my name. Now I'm standing at the top, I'm thinking about tomorrow, cause success ain't permanent if ambition don't follow. Every level got another mountain waiting to be climbed. That's why I keep evolving every second, every rhyme. I ain't satisfied yet, got bigger dreams ahead. Got a vision so alive that it's living in my head. I can see the future clearly every time I close my eyes, and the hunger that I started with is still alive inside. Money in the bank, but my focus on legacy. Trying to leave behind something bigger than a memory. Trying to build a foundation that'll last for generations. Her determination and a permanent motivation. Tell they almost never quit when the road gets steep. Sometimes the biggest victories come after you bleed. Sometimes the darkest nights create the brightest dawn, and the strongest people rise after being counted wrong. I turn losses into lessons, pressure into blessings, failures into fuel, now success the destination. And every time they ask me how I made it through the rain, I tell them fake consistency and staying in my lane. That's the game. Hands up if you came from the bottom and you fought through the pain. If you stood through the storms and survived every way.